Hi, this is Greg from OnlineLanguageAcademy.com, and in this video I'm going to answer a question I've been asked a few times about Cockney rhyming slang. What is Cockney rhyming slang? Who uses it? Is it common? Does it make sense? I mean, there are many questions about this. So let me first put it into context, okay? We are not talking about slang. All right, slang is general words that everyone uses on the street in informal English, okay? And I've actually done a video on the top 10 slang expressions in British English, which you can watch by, I've put a link in the description so you can check that out. But we're not talking about slang. We're talking about a type of slang used originally by the Cockneys. All right, Cockney, a Cockney person. That's why it's called Cockney rhyming slang. And Cockneys are basically people from London. Right, not all England, just London. And this type of slang, Cockney rhyming slang, originated, I think it was an invention by criminals in London as a kind of code so that the police wouldn't know what they were talking about. So it's not obvious when you use a Cockney rhyming slang expression. It has no resemblance. It doesn't appear anything like what it actually means, which makes it fun. So let me just give you an example to explain the concept of Cockney rhyming slang. And it's a very common one that people use all over the country, and it is dog and bone. Dog and bone. So, 3 words, dog and bone. Now, we need to find a word that rhymes with the last word of the Cockney rhyming slang expression, dog and bone. What rhymes with bone? Phone. Okay, phone, phone, bone. So, if you talk about your dog and bone, you're talking about your phone. Call me on the dog and bone. Hey, that's the expression. I will call you on the dog and bone. Where's my dog and bone? I've lost my dog and bone. And in fact, you have 2 options. You can either say dog and bone, or you can just say the first word. Where's my dog? Can mean, where's my phone? Okay? Call me on the dog. Call me on the dog. Dog and bone, phone. All right, now these are fixed expressions. You can't just choose any word that rhymes with bone and use dog and bone. All right, it has to be what it already is. So you can't really invent your own expressions. They're set expressions, and a small number, are used by people all over the country. And I would say a much larger number of expressions are used by people in London, in particularly the East End of London. So, now I've explained who the Cockneys are, now I've explained the concept of how we get the meaning from the expressions, let me give you my top 5 Cockney rhyming slang expressions. And these are ones that are used by everyone. So you can use these and be confident that the person you're talking to will understand you. Right, number 1 is dog and bone. Very common. Okay, I'll call you on the dog and bone. Number 2 is Jimmy Riddle. Now, Jimmy Riddle, like the name of a guy. Jimmy Riddle. What rhymes with riddle? Piddle. Piddle can be like a kid's word for a pee. So you go to the toilet for a Jimmy, or a Jimmy Riddle. Number 3 is Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. You know, from the Bible. Adam and Eve. Adam and Eve. What rhymes with Eve? Believe. So a very common expression is I don't Adam and Eve it. Or would you Adam and Eve it? Would you believe it? I don't believe it. I don't Adam and Eve it. Number 4 is Scooby Doo. You know Scooby Doo, right? Well, Scooby Doo, what rhymes with do? Let's see if you can guess. The expression is I haven't got a Scooby Doo. I haven't got a Scooby Doo. I haven't got a clue. Scooby Doo, clue. I haven't got a Scooby Doo. I haven't got a Scooby. I haven't got a Scooby. And number 5, butcher's hook. Hook is something like this. A butcher, you know, butcher's hook. Let's have a butcher's. Let me have a butcher's. Okay, butcher's hook. What rhymes with hook? Look. Let's have a butcher's. Let's have a butcher's. That's the common expression. Let's have a butcher's, which means let me have a look. Okay, so you can use these expressions with English colleagues or your teacher or English people you meet. We will understand you, okay? If you use them to Americans, they probably will have no idea what you're talking about. So be careful. If you want to impress an English person, use a bit of Cockney rhyming slang. If you want to confuse an American, use Cockney rhyming slang. All right, there you go. If you've any questions, just let me know in the comments below. Give it a thumbs up if you've liked this video. Remember, you can book a 15-minute trial class with one of our native English teachers. You can practice your English with us. We will help you with your mistakes. You can use some Cockney rhyming slang if you want to impress us. Just click the link in the description and you can book your 15-minute class there. So, I hope to see you soon, and until then, bye for now.